So it's an interesting week actually. It's 1 week where we get the opportunity as Southern NGOs in Ghana, Liberia, Cameroon, and other Congo Basin countries to share our experiences, frustrations, successes with the Flex VPA process. How it is also related to the other processes on forests, particularly in the commodities and deforestation. So our mission, or my mission here this week, is we want to be able to relay the kind of successes that we are realizing from the Flex VPA process in Ghana, and then its potential for triggering transformation.
VPA flag, it is a trading agreement, but its condition is stakeholder engagement and emphasize on the civil society organizations engagement.
Au sommet, il y a des engagements du point de vue de l'État, mais au niveau des populations, au niveau des communautés qui, en principe, sont impactées par les programmes ou devraient être bénéficiaires des programmes, les communautés ne savent pas ce que sont les APV, les communautés ne savent pas ce que sont les FLEG, les communautés ne savent pas l'arrêt de plus c'est quoi, et donc nous essayons de combler effectivement ce déficit en allant vers les communautés, en leur instruisant.
We're also seeing communities beginning to get benefits because they realize that they can use illegal logging as a leverage against timber companies to get them to comply. Because of the VPA, or through the VPA, there is a platform for civil society to engage at a very high policy making level. It has opened them up to engaging more broadly with civil society on a whole range of other issues. So when you talk about RED, about the development of the forest policy, there was engagement. I mean, recently we were talking about rosewood, we were talking about illegal mining and all those things. Although it is taking time, it is taking time to develop a robust system. We are really improving our governance, our system, so that in the long term, we can not just address illegal logging, but address the bigger problem about forests, its sustainability and its use and people benefiting from it.
Il reste quand même pas mal de défis aujourd'hui en lien avec l'APV, en lien également avec l'arrêt plus. Ce sont des défis en lien à la gouvernance, notamment la question de la corruption, de coordination des politiques. Mais c'est également en lien avec la durabilité de l'action de la société civile. On a cette impression que l'espace de la société civile s'est réduit, les soutiens à la société civile se font de plus en plus rares.
Yes, I think the biggest challenge is the fact that we have not been able to finish our systems development so that we can actually issue guidelines. There are problems with logistics, there are problems with people being able to uptake the technology and actually use it. There are problems with our informal sector and how they can actually modernize so that they can be captured within the traceability system. Once these systems is fully addressed, then we can actually issue a flag license. There are a lot of lessons that the VPA has provided for the Red Plus. The only challenge really is how to, in practice, integrate these two actions.
L'Union européenne doit tout faire pour s'assurer que les communautés jouent un rôle particulier dans le développement de ces programmes, d'autant plus que ce sont les communautés qui sont actrices d'une part, mais également victimes d'autre part dans la mise en œuvre et le développement de ces projets. Les pays comme les nôtres où il y a une gouvernance faible, justement, ont besoin de l'appui des pays du Nord pour que les processus tels que je viens de mentionner se développent et tout, en toute intégrité, en toute responsabilité dans la redevabilité.
We have a conclude of the three main things that people should follow. Number one is the ownership of the community. The people, they understand what's the local species, wood base, to growth in the communities. And if they own the process, so they contribute to the process, they really work hard for that. The second issue is very important is the livelihood. With the livelihoods, they will protect the forest. And the third issue is we have to build also the social network among people. The forest is such large. Without the groups of peoples, you cannot protect the forest. So they take turn. And I call that 1,000 eyes of monitoring. That is, I really want to emphasize that the community is the best to protect, to plant, and to monitor the forest.
We should also understand the fact that the VP is transformational in nature. It takes a while to really get to that issue of licensing, but I think it's something positive, and therefore they shouldn't say this is a wrong process.
There's more and more understanding how important forests are for climate protection, and the EU has to be the leader in the world to put in place forest strategies and deforestation strategies also. Now I think it's very important that the EU comes out as soon as possible with an action plan on deforestation and degradation of forests. So this is the moment when the EU has to understand how important forests are for climate, for biodiversity and for people.